If you can't beat them, prosecute them. While branding expert Marc Rudov's advice for former President Trump, right here on American Agenda. Stay with me.
All right, we're covering what's going on with Mr. Trump, especially over the past day. And our next guest is the latest indictment of former President Trump, move with me here, by Special Counsel Jack Smith, is the ultimate tactic of diversion and deflection. And the one pulling the strings is really Joe Biden himself.
That's right. Branding advisor Marc Rudov joins us now, along with Michael Grimm here in studio. Marc, I understand that you have a little bit of a line. I'm going to let you deliver that for us.
Well, the line is, if you can't beat him, and join him.
Great line.
And I created that, interestingly, hours before Trump stood under his umbrella and said something similar, which was, if you can't beat him, persecute him and prosecute him. But my line came first, and if you know, enjoin is a legal term. And that is exactly what Joe Biden is trying to do here. If you go back to November 9th of last year, the day after Election Day, he stood in front of a gaggle of left-wing stenographers, reporters at the White House, and promised to abuse the Constitution to stop Trump from becoming president. So he sent out his thugs, Merrick Garland and Jack Smith, to stop Trump. So what he's doing is he's tying Donald Trump into legal knots to try to prevent him from becoming president again. And what he's doing is he's martyrizing him and increasing his poll numbers. And you saw it today with his coffee cup, with the laser eyes, saying that he likes his coffee dark.
Yeah, that was odd. That was an odd look. Yeah, let's give.
Yeah, he's having a good time. He thinks he's good. He thinks he has this in a bag. And you know, I've said this before, Bob and Katrina.
Yeah,
Yes.
Michael, I'm not sure you're going to disagree with Marc. I mean,
No.
a lot of people looking at this.
No, I don't disagree with them at all. I don't think that there's any coincidences in when they drop these indictments. Every time there's a bombshell about the Biden crime family, about whether it's bribery or something with his son, that this is what they do. They indict Trump again. And you got to remember, the prosecutors like Alvin Bragg and Down, they ran on getting Trump. That was their whole purpose. And when you see lawlessness throughout our entire country, literally just, kids running into 7-Elevens and mobs and all of the violence that you see throughout every major city in America. And they're going after Donald Trump for these and the accusations from a legal perspective are really drawn out. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, Marc, let me ask you this. There's so much trouble now for Mr. Biden, for the president. Do you think, I know you've thought he's kind of has it in the bag for the Democrats. Do you think he's going to last, or you think there could be a change down the road?
I change my opinion on that, Bob, every single day.
Yeah.
One day I'll think there's no way this guy can make it another week. And then I change my mind because they don't have a replacement yet. And he was lying at the beach while Trump was doing rallies. I mean, this guy clearly behaves as if he has it in the bag. And you would think that the party would go to him and say, look, Joe, your poll numbers are terrible. Apparently,
right.
Obama did that the other day.
And reportedly said, we're behind you, which instead of a come to.
If I could just add that one thing, that's the difference between Republicans and Democrats. When Democrats are in trouble, they circle the wagons and they support. When Republicans are in trouble, they throw you to the wolves.
I don't know. They rallied around Donald Trump in 2016.
True.
They really did. Because nobody thought he had a chance. He beat Hillary Clinton. So
yeah, I think he's the exception to the rule.
You may be right.
Well,
you know more than I
far.
do. You served in Congress. Marc Rudov and Michael Grimm, thank you. Michael, stick around. Coming up,